Burgers and beers, whiskey and bourbon, chicken and waffles, shrimp and grits. That's what you'll find at Mac Walt's. This is a small but mighty neighborhood restaurant and bar where the 55 seats are filled up with regulars every night, because it's the kind of place the town of Norton, Massachusetts was waiting for, if you can find it.
So this spot in Norton is on Route 123, which is a pretty busy road. If you weren't paying attention, you would pass us pretty quickly. I just felt like there was a need for a restaurant in this particular area, right in between Norton and Attleboro.
Tony Canova is the owner-operator, and he named Mac Walt's after two of his children. So kids can certainly enjoy a meal here, but just take a look at all the bourbon and whiskey barrels lined up along the walls, and you'll realize this place was really designed for adults to dine and drink.
So the vibe I wanted is when you first walked in, I wanted the room to be warm, inviting, but also I wanted the bar to dominate the space when you walked in. I am a fan of bourbons, been a fan of bourbon for years, so we carry over 40 different types of bourbon alone here, and if you include all the other types of whiskeys, we have over 100 types of whiskey. That's what you see behind the bar. You don't see other liquor. It's here, but we're displaying the bourbons and whiskeys that we have.
Aside from all of the booze, food is far from an afterthought at Mac Walt's, offering a mix of comfort food and Southern-inspired favorites, all presented on mini sheet trays overloaded with flavor. There are soft pretzels baked in small batches and served with a side of cheese sauce infused with a locally brewed ale, sweet and spicy honey sriracha chicken wings, hand-cut fries that are soaked with apple cider vinegar and twice cooked so they're crispy on the outside but soft in the center, golden onion rings that are hand-battered and ready to dip into some buttermilk ranch dressing. There's a generous plate of chicken and waffles topped with whipped maple butter and real Southern-style shrimp and grits with tasso ham and andouille sausage.
Shrimp and grits are an item that you don't really find around here. We use Gulf shrimp. It's a spicy combination of flavors. The grits are creamy. There's a lot of butter and cheese in them. Quite a few customers from the South say that we do a very good job of making shrimp and grits. It's a Southern comfort food. It really fills you up. It's a very good dish if you're really hungry.
It makes sense that a place named Mac Walt's would offer some good mac and cheese, and they definitely don't disappoint. The Buffalo Mac is made with fusilli pasta, a rich homemade cheese sauce, and chunks of buffalo chicken, along with blue cheese crumbles. But for a mac and cheese experience unlike anything else you've ever tasted, behold the signature Baby Got Mac Burger. Because instead of two traditional bread buns, this baby is sandwiched between two grilled macaroni and cheese patties.
We start by forming our own mac and cheese bun, and that's fusilli pasta that we mix with our cheese sauce and Ritz crackers. We mix that together, kind of firm it up a little bit, then we form it into patties. When one is ordered, we take it and we cook it on a flat top while we're cooking the burger. And then you're gonna have your burger patty, the candied bacon, and then we actually put the other mac and cheese bun on top of that, and the onion strings, and then the cheese sauce goes over everything. It's a messy burger. It's actually, we call it a fork and knife burger. It gets a lot of wows. It gets a lot of, I can't believe that's a burger. Every single person that's had it loves it.
In fact, everybody loves all the burgers here because they're always ground fresh, hand-pattied, and sourced with grass-fed beef from Maine Family Farms out of Portland, Maine. Although, frankly, there is a somewhat mixed reaction to the burger known as the Hunka Burnin' Love, topped with applewood smoked bacon, creamy peanut butter, and seared bananas.
We post pretty much every day what we're going to run for a special, and no other item has gotten a reaction like that, from good to bad. Most people like it, but there are some that just think there's a little too much going on with it.
At least the desserts are universally loved, whether it's the chocolate chip cookie sandwiches or the warm fudge brownie sundae. Order one of those babies and maybe another sip of bourbon, and you'll be Mac Walt style.
So that neighborhood bar, but something different, something unique that you're just not going to find a bunch of Mac Walt's. The passion of serving good food, something that I would want to eat every day in my restaurants. It's important to me that my guests get the same experience.